Welcome back, everybody. This is 7 Minutes for Seniors. I am Chris Wilson with Modified Independence, and I'm here with Brenda Applebee from the National Association of Veterans and Families. This is our third segment. In the previous segments, we've talked about how the NAVF helps seniors and veterans in our community, and the reasons why I love referring to you. All right.
Yep.
So now we're going to have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
All right.
Fun's good.
We're going to get off the downer train. We're going to get on the upper roller coaster.
Oh,
okay?
I love roller coasters. I'm in.
So I love to ask people because it's interesting the things that I find out. What hobbies do you have?
Oh, hobbies. First of all, I love going to church. That's one of my favorites. I love that. I love worship time. My second favorite hobby is horses. And did I say horses? Yeah.
What do you do with horses? You ride them?
I ride them. Yeah.
Okay.
I go swamping.
What's
that? We go in the swamps,
right?
And we ride the horses through the swamps.
Do the horses get bit by snakes?
Not yet.
Should I not have said that?
No. We pray they don't.
Right.
Yeah. And my riding buddy is 87 years old. He's a veteran.
Oh, wow.
And he can outwork anybody I know.
Wow.
Yeah. And he always, if we're in a tight spot, he always goes first through the swamp to make sure that if there's anything there, he gets it and not me.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that precious? He's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking a bullet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Once a veteran, always a veteran.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome. So horses. I remember my wife told me she met somebody in the community that like all he does is he's a farrier.
Oh yeah.
And
that's backbreaking work.
But he makes really good
money.
Oh,
they make very good money.
Yeah.
Yeah, good farrier will make a lot of money.
Yeah. They get kicked a few times.
Oh, lots of times. Yeah, lots of times.
Yeah. Get a tail in the face.
Oh, lots of times. Yeah. I've had all that.
I know my aunt had a horse when I was growing up.
Okay.
And it was in the small barn behind my grandparents' house. But my dad always said if you can see the horse's face, you're fine.
Right.
But if you can't see their face, you need to stay away from
That's right.
Back
up.
And the same goes for cows. I mean,
oh yeah.
It's kind of the same goes for most veterans, I would say. If you can see my face, you're in good shape. But if you can surprise me from behind, you might have a problem.
And cows pull that cow kick on you, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know my grandfather got kicked in the chest and broke a bunch of ribs. Yeah.
Yeah.
So horses is your hobby. So something surprising. Tell me something surprising about you.
Something surprising about
you don't have
me.
To admit to committing a crime or anything like that.
No, I don't have any crimes. Most of my experiences are horse related.
Yeah.
So I have faced a bear twice and survived.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like I'm talking close. I'm not quite as close as you and I, but pretty close, yes.
Okay.
But a stand-up bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like 500 pounds worth of bear.
Oof.
Yeah. So I've had pretty exciting life. I've been in a horse stampede. I was the one on the bottom.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, lots of exciting things have happened to me. Yeah.
Any major injuries from?
A few injuries. Yeah. You always get injured when you're in the bottom of the stampede.
Yeah. Something bigger than you stepping on you, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they kind of ran me over good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bear.
The bears, yeah.
That's crazy. We were just at Caddyshack.
Oh yeah.
A couple weeks ago, we had family in town, so we went out to Caddyshack, and the most fascinating thing. The guy goes in to feed because we went when they were doing the feeding, right?
Oh yeah.
And the guy puts an avocado down, and he put a coconut down, and this bear like
oh yeah,
they threw all of it.
Oh yeah,
threw all of it, no problem.
Nothing.
Yeah. I didn't expect that. I figured he was going to eat the avocado and spit out the seed or whatever, and you hear him over there crunching on it. I'm like, oh my god, that's like fingers and arms and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
So was a horse, you were on the horse with the bear, or?
One time I was on foot, one time I was on the horse. So when I was on the horse, I ride bareback a lot.
Okay.
And so I'm riding bareback, and we were cantering, this was in Pennsylvania, we were cantering up this little grade, and we get to the top, and it's very thick woods.
Mm-hmm.
Right when we got there, there's a bear.
Wow.
It didn't know we were there, it was sleeping.
Yeah.
The horse didn't know it was there, the wind was going the other way.
Oh yeah.
Bear stands up, horse stands up, bear goes like this, horse goes like this,
oh, wow.
And I'm like, ah, you know.
Oh, you're doing is holding on.
All I'm doing is holding on
and squeezing with your glutes.
Yes, when you're dealing with a horse that is afraid, you are probably not going to control it.
Yeah.
So he whips around, runs back down the hill.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm still on, but and I'm talking. They were close. We were within 10 feet of the bear.
Where was this at in Pennsylvania?
In Pennsylvania, this was near a place called Katanning.
Katanning, yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. We're in the woods in Katanning.
Yeah.
So we run down the hill. Then the horse whips back around and he's like, I'm not having this. This is my trail. These are my woods. He gets all proud and snorty and starts stomping the ground and he charges back up the hill. And I'm like, holy cow, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Well, the bear was scared, so it had run off. We scared each other, basically, is what happened.
Yeah, and the horse just wasn't having it.
No.
Good for him.
And so we got up there, and the horse did something, I'm telling you, that I had never seen. I did not even know, and I've been around horses since I was 2.
Yeah.
I did not know a horse could do this. It took its one nostril and twirled it like a cornucopia and blew it like a trumpet.
Really?
I did not know a horse could do that.
Huh.
I was like, oh man, what just happened?
Yeah.
So I knew he was pretty scared.
Yeah.
And he didn't scare easy.
Yeah.
So we were heading for home, and we where his barn was pipelines, and the pipelines in these Pennsylvania where we were at, real steep hills.
Mm-hmm.
He was 27 at this time. He was no youngster. We used to, when he was younger, run up the pipeline, which was so steep I could reach out and touch the grass.
Oh wow.
That's how steep we're talking. I hadn't taken him that way in 2 years. He was so full of adrenaline. I just let him pick his route home. He took the pipeline.
Oh, wow.
We ran up the pipe. I knew he had to get that adrenaline out of the system. We ran up the pipeline. We got up to the barn. And at the barn, our vet also boarded there. So I told her what happened. And she told me that a horse in the wild will do that. And she said, this horse loves you because it did that to protect you. Wow. It was scaring away the enemy. Right. And it was letting you know there was danger. I'm like, well, I already knew, but
yeah. I was there.
Yeah, I was pretty much there, hanging on for dear life.
Just for clarification for anybody from the South, specifically Florida, where we live, when she says hill, y'all would call it a mountain. By the way, right? We got lots of hills, and lots of creeks.
Yep.
Down here, you guys would call them mountains and rivers. So.
Sorry.
There we go. No, nothing to apologize for.
Okay.
I don't have the ability to have 2 timers. So this has been 7 Minutes for Seniors. I am Chris. This is Brenda.
Hey.
This is our 3rd segment. We will see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much and be safe.